Danny, further reflections on the defeat against Accrington?
Not ideal, no, not ideal. It's a defeat that we didn't really want to happen. We thought we could have picked up a few more points against Accrington, but it didn't help going down to 10 men, and then maybe the mistakes after as well, it didn't help. But I think from a neutral, you look at it and think they've gone down to 10 men. That's maybe what's costing the game. I don't think it was like that. I do think that the mistakes that we made after the sending off has cost us a little bit.
Probably a bit fair to team feel like they're in a bit of a rut at the minute. How do you guys work to get out of that? On
the training ground, we've got to stick together. Like I said, it was a little bit flat Monday, but as the week's gone on, we have gained confidence through some good training sessions, doing a little bit of shape for Saturday against Stockport. Yeah.
I know you've touched on another interview today about being one of the best teams in the league in first half performances and then not so great in the second half. What do you put that down to?
Game management, I would say. We're going ahead in games 1-0, 2-0, and then we seem to be conceding sloppy goals. Like I said, maybe mistakes from us, but we're not really getting torn apart or anything daft like that. We are as on downfall at the minute a little bit, so we need to cut them mistakes out and cut them out fast, because ultimately it's costing us points.
Just before we touch on the Stockport game, obviously Otis Khan's come back into the group this week after a bizarre week away with Pakistan. What's he been like around the group?
He's been fine, yeah. Maybe a little bit tired from the flights and stuff like that, but I'm not too sure what's gone on there. But it's good to see that Pakistan have actually gone through, so I'm sure he'll be happy all in all. But yeah, it's not ideal for him to have not had whatever's gone on with FIFA. I'm not too sure what's gone on, but yeah, it's not ideal.
Has he been a bit down, or has he been perfectly fine around the group and training well and all that?
No, he's been absolutely fine. Yeah, he's an ultimate professional. Does his stuff on and off the pitch. And you can see from his social media stories that he's full of support for Pakistan. Yeah, so he's an ultimate professional.
Just looking at tomorrow's game, then tests don't get any easier. We're playing away at top of the league. What are you expecting?
Be a tough game, yeah. The top of the league for a reason. But it's a perfect game to us to bounce into. We've got to stick together no matter what. It's going to be a tough game. Yeah, they've got some good players, a good manager, and the fans get right behind them. But there's no reason why we can't go there and get a positive result. Yeah.
And you guys are obviously hurting a little bit, especially off the back of the Accrington defeat, but it's another sold-out away ticket allocation. How big a role can the fans play in helping you guys out on the pitch?
Massive, yeah. They're like a 12th man to us. They've been brilliant so far this season. I know they've not really got the results that they wanted to, and we know that. We are disappointed, as are they. But we are trying on the training ground. We are trying as best, and hopefully we can put a run together and cheer them up a little bit.